Morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Geek Tank. My name is Sabrina Lowry, and I am a realtor with Legacy Realty and Management. I am the qualifying broker at this firm, and I am bringing you a live broadcast today here in the Geek Tank, and I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you can see and hear me clearly today. And I hope that you will tune in for about 15, 20 minutes with me today for the top tech tools for realtors, the most valuable technology tips and tools for realtors. So, welcome to the show. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Geek Tank today. And if you have any comments or feedback and you want to mention anything at all, please feel free to do so. I am live streaming today, powered by my Joystick and Joystick Junior device on three platforms today: Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So thank you so much for tuning in today to the Geek Tank. I would ask that if you have not watched before, that you tune in every Tuesday live at 11. I'll typically broadcast for about 30 minutes or less. And sometimes I run over if I get excited. So just hang in there, skip forward, fast forward, and do all those things you need to. Hey, Jay, what's happening, lady? Good to see you. Thank you for jumping on. And so I just wanted to give y'all some tech tips today because I just came across the National Association of Realtors survey for realtors as it relates to technology and what the best tools are in our business. So for those of you that are on Facebook, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. If you have not set your reminders and notifications, please do so that whenever I schedule a live broadcast, you are notified and that you are able to stream along with me. So for the time that I have today, just a friendly reminder, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/ Sabrina Lowry RE Tech. And I'm going to go ahead and post that on my Facebook page. And if you have not seen any of my Geek Tank videos before, there's an archive of replays available for you to stream at any given time. So let me go here, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that is www.youtube.com/ Sabrina Lowry RE Tech. Perfect. Thank you. So let's talk tech. Today, I wanted to let you know that according to the National Association of Realtors, who did a survey recently of several thousand real estate professionals who are also members of the National Association of Realtors, we have some value. And not only do we, as the real estate professional, have value. Hey, Kim, thank you for jumping on. We're talking about tech tools for realtors. So I'm sure you can appreciate and drop any comments or feedback that you have. So, according to the National Association of Realtors, there are three most valuable technology tools for real estate professionals, and I am going to share them with you here today. So, starting with our local MLS and the apps that are made available to the realtors as members of NAR, and also any real estate professionals. I know several of my colleagues in the field are not members of the National Association of Realtors, but these tools will still help you in your business, and they are still applicable to the nature of our business in real estate, regardless of a realtor membership or not. So I wanted to start with that. So, with that being said, again, 64% of the agents surveyed stated that having access to their MLS The technology that the multiple listing service affords us is their primary tech tool for real estate and conducting their transactions in their business. And I agree 100%. So here in Georgia, remember, I am licensed in the state of Georgia. For those of you that are not familiar with my company, Legacy Realty and Management, you can Google my company. You can connect on my Facebook business page, Legacy Realty and Management. And with having the platform with an MLS, we are able to take our listings, our featured listings, and because I work with sellers as their broker, I have a place to advertise and market their properties to the open market, if you will. And having the MLS access is exactly what affords me as a broker advertising with a tech tool called MLS. And that allows me to upload up to 40 photos of our listings. It allows us to give all of the general property description information, bedrooms, baths, basement, parking, HOA, swim tennis, and on as features. And by having this tool, it opens up the possibility and pool of buyers for those of us that are selling real estate. And so there you have it. The MLS, 64%. That is tremendous value for any licensed real estate professional. So if you just started your business and you just got licensed as a realtor and you are looking for your number one tech tool number one is your MLS apps. I'll give you a few examples of the ones that I use. Okay. So I have in my notes, my number one tech tool or tech app is Realtor.com. I use that on my tablet, my smartphone, and I educate my clients how to use Realtor.com's app because it is very intuitive and there is a lot of technology behind that application as a tool for selling and offering real estate and housing for sale and for rent. So that's one of my very, very favorites is tech tool number one is your MLS apps. Okay. And so I like to use my preferred tool is Realtor.com's app. All right, so if you are following me over on Facebook, I'm dropping these comments live. For those of you on YouTube, jump over to my Facebook business page. That's facebook.com/Sabrina Lowry, RE Tech. Hi, Aurea. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it. Okay, so tip number 2. I started with that Realtor.com app. Let me just drop a few others in case you're not aware as a licensee. So in Georgia, we have FMLS and we have Georgia MLS. And so for me, I use HomeSnap. That app on my phone is tied directly to my Georgia MLS membership and the MLS service. And I like that because I'm able to instant message the agent, ask if there are any offers, what are the showing instructions, how do I access the property, and so on and so forth. And not to mention the fact that with this smart tool, I can also share the information right on the spot as I'm out in the field showing properties to my clients. And so this is a huge deal because 16 years ago, when I became a licensed agent, we did not have such a thing. So I am here to encourage all of you all that have been licensed for more than 15 years to jump on board with some of the technology that is being offered to us in our field. And so again, Realtor.com, my number one preferred tech tool. HomeSnap, my second preferred tech tool. And then third is Zillow. Zillow's group has taken over companies like Trulia and HotPads. So we just had our Think Realty Atlanta conference last weekend. that Zillow was there doing a presentation for us to tell us all about their Zillow group. So the Zillow group includes all of Trulia now and a a company called HomePads. If you're not familiar with HomePads, I, as a broker, actually syndicate my listings across multiple platforms, and HomePads happens to be one of them. So let's talk about the tools, the apps that you can use that are tied directly to the multiple listing services, and those are just a few of them. Tip number 2, as surveyed by realtors, by the National Association of Realtors, 39% of those surveyed actually prefer their smart key for their lockbox access. When I became a realtor, again, many years ago, there was no smart key. There was not an app on your phone. There was actually a physical device that you used electronically as an electronic key that was programmed to access the properties. So the second most valuable tool that was surveyed is your lockbox and smart key access. How many of you out there are using your e-key? That is the app that we use here that's tied to our Georgia MLS and FMLS access, and I swear by it. So anytime I get a new phone or upgrade my phone, all I have to do is reinstall the eKey app from my Google Play Store, and that is free. And then you just log in with your credentials and your MLS ID in order to connect on the back end as a licensee to your MLS data. This is, again, most valuable for those of us in the field when we're out in the streets with these clients, between homes, in our cars, Georgia being a no texting and driving state. I'm not able to manipulate all of this data and research all of these properties without having to pull over. Now, with valuable technology tools, resources, and apps, I'm able to get the job done very, very quickly. Hey, Eric, thank you for jumping on. How are you? So here we go. 39% of realtors surveyed, second top most valuable tool is a smart key device. So any of you all on your Android or your iPhone devices, if you are not using a smart key to access properties via what's called an iBox, okay, then you are missing the bus. I'll give you a perfect example. Hold on one second. So we are live, so I'm just going to demonstrate for you exactly what that is and what that looks like. And I don't have one here today. Okay, that's okay, because I normally do. So I was going to show you a physical lockbox so that you could see exactly how that functionality works. Let's just pretend I'm holding one. It is through Bluetooth technology. So through Bluetooth technology, your smartphone attaches through Bluetooth to the lockbox, and that lockbox then reads your credentials in order to access the key on the super iBox, and it then sends the information back and grants you access and entry to the property. So that is a smart key. A smart key allows us as agents to access the property with Bluetooth technology. Third, social media. Hello, here we are. Thank y'all for tuning in. Social media platforms has been ranked as the third most valuable tool for realtors, and I concur wholeheartedly. It is absolutely my top choice for a tech tool. Why? Because as in this very moment, I'm able to expand my reach, give knowledge, give information, share some technology tools and tips, and probably help you along in your day. For those of you that, hey, this is too basic for me, awesome. Share the information with those who may not be so experienced. And that is the purpose for me doing this. So I'm going to recap the three most valuable technology tools that respondents used in their business. And this is outside of email and your cell phone, okay? So those that were surveyed ranked number one, your local MLS websites and the apps that attach to your MLS. Second, your smart key for the lockbox access, with 39% reining in on that. And then third top tool for real estate professionals is social media. And so what platform can I find you on? Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? That's the top three most valuable tools for real estate professionals. And so that survey came from the National Association of Realtors that was recently conducted, and quite a number of people gave awesome feedback. Hello, Money CEO 101. Thank you for jumping on and tuning into the Geek Tank. And so, for those of you that have some other technology that you like, I absolutely welcome you to drop down in the comments. Give me some feedback on what is your most valuable tool in your real estate business that you could not live without. For me, it is my MLS access and those apps that tie me to my listing information. It is absolutely my smart key in order to get in and out of these properties. And it is social media. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So I just want to drop those few quick little results of the survey conducted by the National Association of Realtors, because that's just some timely and relevant information that will help you in your business. And not only that, but it will actually help you with fourth quarter planning. Hey, it's the beginning of fourth quarter, October 2nd. Yes, it is. We are officially in the last 3 months of the year. And if you have not invested in yourself and your business with the tools and resources that you need, you are doing yourself and your clients a disservice. And I am just here to bring you some information that may help you along in your journey in your real estate business. So I'm just going to give you a couple more tips and some information that came along with this technology survey according to the National Association of Realtors. And it says in the next 12 months, respondents planned on purchasing either a brand new laptop or updating their laptop, a smartphone. How many of you guys have that on your wish list? Okay, with all the new 10s and 9 pluses and notes, I can't keep up anymore. They come out every other day, it seems like. And 19% surveyed said a smartphone was in their budget for the next 12 months. And then lastly, believe it or not, some of us still print. Can y'all see my printer right here? This baby is always working around this office, and I hope to one day be able to do some paperless things in my world, but contracts are contracts, and sometimes having that piece of paper to physically look at and transition and transfer between the parties, it just works a little better. So 17% of those surveyed actually responded and said that in the next 12 months, they plan on purchasing a printer or scanner. So I just wanted to let y'all know these are things you've got to budget for in your business and plan for in your business. I can't tell you the number of agents that I've recently encountered that have literally said to me, Miss Lowry, I have to come into the office to print because I don't have a printer at home. I would have to go and spend money at Kinko's, FedEx, or whomever to get copies of contracts printed in order for clients to sign. And so as a business owner, I'm here to tell you, invest in yourself and your business. Get your tools, get everything that you need in order to be your most productive self in your business, your day-to-day operations, and you will succeed, and you can succeed on a budget. So if those of you that were not surveyed, but you're watching and you feel like, you know what? Those three things actually are in my business plan for 2019. Why don't you start doing your research and due diligence now? It's October. How quickly will you get funds from the next few closings you have over the next several months in order to put aside a few coins to get your tools? A laptop, a smartphone, a printer, or scanner. The last thing I want to share with you as it related to the tech tools was regarding websites. How many of you have your own website? Not your broker's website, but your own website. So even for myself, as the owner of my firm has a website, Legacy Realty and Management. Well, as an agent, as an individual, I have a website, sabrinalowry.com. And so that is absolutely one of the answers that the respondents gave. 51% of those surveyed had a dedicated page on their broker's website just to identify themselves. And 32% of those surveyed pay for their own websites outside and apart from what their broker provides them. So again, in the planning of your budget for your business, it's fourth quarter. If having your own dedicated website is something on your to-do list, then I just encourage you to do your research, a little due diligence, interview a few companies, or if you're tech savvy enough to do your own thing, excuse me, there are platforms like Wix and Weebly and WordPress that have templates that you can just start at a baseline and at least have an online presence with a website. So if you didn't think having a website wasn't important, I'm here to tell you, your peers absolutely agree. 51% of them, as a matter of fact. So in saying all of that, with having a website, the one thing that I will leave you with is having analytics, having your website optimized for mobile devices, tablets and smartphones. Where are most people reaching your websites these days? And having a mobile friendly website, possibly even converting your website into an app. There are several of my mortgage professionals and several actual large brokerage companies that have customized apps for their agents. And I think that's phenomenal. We've come a long way. So in having that website for lead generation purposes, I would definitely incorporate your CRM management tool in the back end so that as you're getting leads generated from your website inquiries, that you actually have a place to manage those contacts with a CRM. And Gmail, Google Contacts, is free and you can start there until you actually are ready to ramp up and invest in additional tools for your business. So there you have it. Here in the Geek Tank, just a few tech tips that will help my fellow realtors and those in the real estate industry. I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that helps you. Please stay tuned for next week's edition of the Geek Tank TV. I will be live streaming at 11 every Tuesday at 11 on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Thank you for jumping on. All right, so here's what I want to leave you guys with. If you want some additional information about NAR's technology survey, if you will just Google technology for realtors, that report will come up. It was just recently completed in August of this year. And so all of those statistics and information for yourself, for your broker, are all there to help you. So I hope that you are able to implement some of these things and plan accordingly for your business in 2019. Those are your top tech tools for real estate. And And here we have the last few minutes. I would like to share with you my calendar of events. If you are not aware, I will be teaching a contracts class on tomorrow, Wednesday, October 3rd, at Metro Brokers Academy in Sandy Springs. This is an live in-class course. It is for 3 hours of CE, and it is also going to be about the revisions that came out for the GAR forms in August. So for those of you that feel like, hey, I've already had contract training, I don't need that. Well, truth of the matter is you might need it, because there are quite a few changes that came across the plate in August. So for all of us that are writing contracts day in and day out, I would like to encourage you to register for tomorrow's class. Let me just go here. I'm pulling it up on Eventbrite so that I can share this link with you all. Here it is. And so for those of you that have not registered, you still have an opportunity. If you are not a Metro Brokers agent, you can still attend. The fee is $30 for a 3-hour CE course. I would like to encourage you to join us for this class. And so it is starting at 10 a.m. in the morning until 1:15 p.m. and you will get 3 hours of continuing education credit. So I am posting that link here in the Geek Tank. Register for contract training on 10/3. There you go. I've posted that link. And so be sure that you join us tomorrow from 10 to 1:15 for a contracts training class at Metro Brokers Academy. Next, on Thursday, you've got the Level Up Atlanta Mastermind, and that will be at Hudson Grill in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, and that starts at 11:30 to 1:30, and there is a fee. I believe it's $25, and that includes lunch and information. If you will go to levelup.com, I'm sure that you can get your tickets, and I hope to see you at Level Up Atlanta Mastermind. And that's going to be on Thursday, and they're actually going to be talking about an awesome topic, which is the real estate market about to turn? And so I would just encourage anyone that has an interest in real estate and you're wanting to participate, join us for Level Up Atlanta. Let's just see. Is that the website? No, that's not it. I've got to find the website for you guys. Level Up Atlanta is not it. This is someone else's website, so I'll be sure to drop that in the replay. Also, let me just see right here real quick if I can get to it, because I saw Kenneth's post earlier, and it just may just be a matter of I'm just typing something wrong. So levelup.com. Yeah, see, it's taking me all over the place. I'll just save time by telling you guys to register for Level Up. You can find it on my Facebook post. I'll be sure to post that in the replay. I apologize. And lastly is, of course, my book launch party. Save the date. I can't wait to celebrate with you guys. Let's party together, shall we? And that's going to be on Friday, October 19th. And that is going to be at Tag Metro Atlanta North in Alpharetta. And it is available tickets at socialetiquettebook.eventbrite.com. Get your tickets today. Alrighty. And the last announcement that I have for you all is, of course, our Let's Talk live streaming conference. And that event is happening with Joy Pearson and a number of phenomenal speakers. Our panelists and speaker list is going out on Friday so that you all can take advantage of this opportunity to join us October 19th and October 20th. Our ticket sales are available on Eventbrite for a 2-day technology conference for $97, ladies and gentlemen. All students are free. We are asking that if you are a high school student over 14 years of age and you are interested in a career in science, technology, engineering, arts, or math, that you'll join us for this conference where you will have an opportunity to speed date with some professionals, speed network with some career advisors that will help you launch your career in STEM or STEAM. And so those tickets are available at letstalklivestreaming.com. And I hope that you will join us for that conference. We are looking for vendors. If you have a product or a service and you wish to reach high school age and college age students and their families, you should be a part of this 2-day conference with Joy Pearson and myself at the Technology Association of Georgia. Hey, Tamala, thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it. And any support, if you'll share this video, our invitations to our upcoming events, I would greatly, greatly appreciate your support. It means the world to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this week's edition of the Geek Tank. And again, vendors, contact me at 678-439-7075 if you are interested in participating in our conference, Let's Talk live streaming. We are looking forward to working with you and your organization, and Joy Pearson and I are absolutely ecstatic to bring this conference to life. Thank you so much for tuning in today to the Geek Tank. If you are not connected with me on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is Sabrina Lowry, RE Tech. I thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.